Rancor's Brothel presents The Big Sleep. A Cthulhu Mythos 5e adventure.
Who's feeding these horses?
It's the same distance that it was, I think, to the Romittenhorn.
He asks a valid point.
You got a feed bag. I don't fucking know.
I'm just curious. It didn't refill the feed bag.
Well, then I guess they started.
I feel sad for my mount.
Plenty of food.
But we see down to where Sithagwa came up from.
You see the giant hole in the middle of Verotha where he initially came up from at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, what's down there?
Blackness and whatever ruins are left of the castle that had fallen in.
I want to fly down there.
All right.
Because the thing is like, this is where Flynn and his notes are useful. Because
he lost the moleskin so long ago.
Well, no, but Flynn remembers these things.
Oh, that's true.
Like, the thought is that this thing came from an extra-dimensional space, right? So is there a crack in the crust that goes down as big as it once was? Or as big as it is? So I'm curious how it got to where it's at. You know, see what I'm saying?
At this point, everything has kind of folded in on itself, so...
You're assuming that it appeared under the castle.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to ascertain.
Yeah.
Did it?
Or did it burrow here and come out through the castle?
I think that's a very valid question.
Yeah, from previous descriptions, the way I understood it is that it was sleeping underground and then exploded out.
But the thing that you read to us said that it was in a mountain, and this mountain was supposedly like an extraplanar space. And that's where it was sleeping.
From the Book of Ibon, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, but that's also written, one, as a myth, and two, it's supposed to be in correlation to the Romittenhorn itself, which is not where it was sleeping.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
More than anything, that's referencing the individuals sleeping in the Romittenhorn.
So if this mountain-sized thing,
which had a different name in the book,
burrowed here from somewhere else,
right,
there would be this massive caved-in tunnel.
That's what
one would think, yes, but it's not. That's not what you're seeing.
Okay.
It wasn't necessarily mountain-sized when we first saw it.
Well, that's true.
It has gotten larger. Yeah. That is true.
Because like the way I took it, like it burst out of the castle, but it didn't like significantly.
No, I mean it fit inside the castle until it was done. Yeah.
Okay.
But see,
but like I mean, things would have kind of caved in on that whatever tunnel may
right.
exist.
Yeah. So. But like,
what he's trying to get at is if there's some sort of dimensional portal, would the stuff would have just fallen into it,
right?
Versus if it was,
or like Jeff said, if it burrowed and you had this massive cave underneath, that's why you get like sinkholes and shit. Like the ground underneath cracks and falls away. Or do we see lava because it came up from the center of the earth and it's created a magma flow? Like, I just think that since we're over there and we have aerial photography, let's drone down and take a quick look and see if we can ascertain any information about. I
mean, really, all you're seeing is ruins and a mostly filled-in hole. I mean, it would be hard to say. You would have to take days to sit here and dig through it to see what's below it.
Okay, but that is some answers.
Yeah, right. No, I agree. Yeah. It's like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not like.
I think, I mean, again, it's been so long since I read that chapter because it was like chapter 1 at the end of chapter 2 or something of the first book.
Unacceptable.
From what I remember, it's not because he is labeled as an interdimensional being. It's not specified that he came from another dimension when digging from underneath through that castle.
I mean, that's fair. It's just because
you guys walked through a bunch of tunnels under that castle.
Right.
It would have had to have been below those.
Right.
Therefore, burrowing makes more sense than a dimensional portal.
Well, it's a land of magic.
It would have filled in as well as,
Right, but if you have a hole underneath that's 600 feet deep and it comes up,
right,
you would expect even if stuff falls in, now is there a hole 500 feet deep? Does that make sense?
Right. And with the time frame you have, you wouldn't have time to sit here and like scour every inch of it either.
Oh no, 100%. That's all I'm gonna do. My bard has now taken skills in archaeology.
Nice. Slog finds you, eats you, you did.
Ayo. I'm gonna find the bodies.
The real question is why is this guy following us? He had his goal. It was right there. Turned around, started chasing us.
Narrative convenience.
It's
supposed to be scary monster.
Way to immerse us, Lucas.
Lightning strike, scary monster.
It's a frog.
A frog with 2,000-foot tendrils.
Hits like a bitch.
It's a frog.
Speaking of which, my Pegasus really needs to take a long rest.
It's 250 miles. You guys will have 3 to 5 days to get there. There's a fuck ton more aerial combat I don't want to do. So you guys,
we're just getting to barrel rolls and
going
shit.
to move forward.
Wait until we get to like S loops. I'm all for this. I was hoping Jeff is gonna like fucking do some aerial charges and shit. I'm ready for it. Let's fucking go.
After so many days, you guys will everybody can heal. Whatever you got to do.
Pitch and
you guys have
yaw.
plenty of time. You can heal. Pegasus can heal. It's fine. Which does that drop your dread back to 0 now? You back at 0 on dread yet?
Probably. I don't know how many days are we moving forward.
3 to 5. So
I mean, surely Sathagwa should have rolled a whole bunch of dread for people.
Actually, so there's a green box that specifies you don't have to for that particular encounter.
Okay.
I think it's because you're not seeing him in his full form. You're just getting like a silhouette. It's written something like that.
He's the size of a mountain. I feel like he's very hard to miss.
Yeah, but you're not wrong. What of the dread? Normally PCs entering Sathagwa's area of influence will be subject to undamnable doom. Unnameable doom. But in this instance, forcing the PCs and their mounts to save against unnameable doom could easily result in a split party, as those have failed saves find themselves unable to move closer to Sathagwa.
Yep, that's why I asked.
And the interest,
I remember that being fun, though.
The GM is... yeah. It sort of just vaguely
Troy
describes
and I
the fact that
immediately
he is
split the party.
not fully visible, therefore you don't have to. Because it's pretty bad.
Well, yeah.
You guys are able to land and enter into Verotha. The gem of the empire, it says. It's a metropolis on the banks of the Ashen River, hemmed in by mighty walls. Expensive palaces, towering church domes, and grand public spaces characterize the imperial capital, although most of its citizens seem to live in tightly packed streets of less inspiring neighborhoods. As you land, Sir Cock'n'Balls hands off the crown to return to his king.
I must go. My people need me.
My people need me. He checks his codpiece and takes off. Cool mini, though.
I'm glad we did all this aerial combat.
I didn't know you were gonna spend the time to print that. I'm sorry.
It's all good, man.
I mean, it's cool. Paint it.
He was so excited to paint it too, and to have it
still
fucking
paint
going.
it.
I actually printed that once, like this big for Lisa.
Oh, that's cool.
And then her sister's grandkids broke it, so I have to reprint the big one. Fuck
bitches.
Kids. I know.
Excuse me.
This is why nobody can have anything nice.
You guys can walk straight up to the opulent walled compound that is the Imperial Palace. That is guarded, of course.
I'm wearing the fucking crown.
You're getting weird looks from the guards.
What does your god think about that?
Yeah, what's your god think about that? False idols and all that.
Apathetic.
Bullshit. You lose your god.
Where does it say that I can't be fucking king of someplace?
I don't know.
He never said he was king. He's just wearing a hat.
Oh no, I'm saying I'm king.
Oh, are you? I retract that comment.
They sort of look at you in sort of confusion. May we help you?
Yes. King of Lorenz to see the Empress?
King of Lorenz is 14 years old.
Not anymore. Crown.
I normally cut Dead Space, but that one was too good. I gotta leave that in.
Yeah, comedy involves Dead Space.
Certain moments I wish were on video. I
will fucking roll persuasion or performance or whatever you want.
Yeah, persuasion. Persuasion check.
It's totally a deception check. It's not a persuasion.
Huh?
I guess it is
That's
technically.
totally
It is deception. It
not
is
a
that one is
persuasion.
deception. Yeah.
Okay. So 21.
Never mind.
Yeah, no, he's the king. Now, the guards push open the doors. You walk through the palace gates, past lush gardens, through a hedge maze, through a pair of enormous copper-plated doors, and down a marble hallway. The guards push open the last set of doors, and you enter a grand room. Its high vaulted ceilings supported by pink granite columns. Frescoes on the walls depict scenes of Dante's histories. Great battles, coronations, saintly miracles, and the like. To one side of the room stands a golden tree with silver leaves and gem-encrusted fruit. Copper birds on the branches flap their wings and whistle tiny songs as you pass. But your attention is drawn to the end of the room. There, on an ornate golden throne beneath the imperial banner, flanked by courtiers and advisors, and weighed down by the glittering regalia of her office, sits the Empress Diana Theodora Louisa von Gretzig, a little girl no more than 3 years of age. She looks around calmly.
What is it with these fucking people and putting kids in charge? No wonder Sathagwa took this over. This is some nepotism bullshit.
She looks around calmly, her brown eyes bulging with non-specific curiosity, and fidgets with a jeweled scepter as tall as she is. A man to her right, richly adorned in silk doublet and gold chain, steps forward. Says, "The Empress bids you welcome. What business have you with the Imperial Court?"
So I was gonna say that I would have taken the crown off before entering this room. But now that there's a fucking toddler on the throne...
I hope Jeff's playing a 3-year-old.
Sadly, no, but that would have been funny.
This is one of my favorite characters of all time. I played a 7-year-old girl for
I remember you telling
for
me
a
about
D&D
that.
campaign for Flynn. Because I would just run into danger and force the other players to play the game. Ooh, cool, skeletons! Just run into danger.
I don't
Aside
know,
from
maybe a
the-
little younger and you could do the object permanence spiel.
aside from the Empress, the main officers. How many people did I say there were?
You didn't give a number. You said there were a bunch of people.
Yeah, it doesn't specify a number.
Courtiers and advisors, I believe is what you said.
It appears to be like 4 people who look very important and 2 people that appear to be tending to the toddler. Not that they're not important, but they're not dressed as elegantly. So again, the question remains, what business have you with the Imperial Court? He's not there.
Huh?
He's not there.
I know. Jeff is still here, though.
Well,
he's still a presence.
Yes, I am watching you because I'm entertained and want to see what you're going to say.
And the old lady is speechless.
So, like,
for fuck's sake, answer the question.
I mainly did that to get through the fucking numbskulls at the front gate. Like,
you literally could have handed it to them. That's all
yeah,
you had to do.
huh?
You literally could have just handed it to them. That's all you had to do.
I was not going to hand the crown to those clowns. Are you kidding me?
That's all you had to do.
They let some fully armed, scary guys come into the palace with a 3-year-old in charge.
Clearly easily fooled.
You rolled great.
I love that the Fishman is proclaiming to be the king of a mountain kingdom.
Yeah.
And no one said anything.
There's a river that runs by it.
So does he gurgle when he says this stuff?
No.
Yeah.
Ape
like
sapien
Murloc,
type shit.
Yeah. He said that glass dome the whole time.
I speak perfectly clear.
Murlocs think they speak totally clear too.
My other okay, yeah. We were sent here from the former king of Lorenz. Presumed former. I mean, he was. No, I mean, yeah, he's whatever. He's trapped.
Things happened.
Whatever. You guys been aware about the huge frog creature that's destroying the land?
We are aware.
Yeah. We've been trying to stop him, get in his way.
This is good.
He's a bit formidable. But we were tasked by, like I said, the former king of Lorenz to bring the crown here to you folks, and I suppose brief you of what's going on.
Please brief me. And he asks you for the crown as well.
I'll walk up and hand it to him.
He brings the crown to the child and just sits it next to her, and she just sort of whatever giggles. Childlike giggles.
You been around a 3-year-old before?
Not enough of. Sounds like a horse to me.
And I'll explain to
Evil
him
kid.
that we first were in Radavas. We were there when Bokrug, came. We went to Yativ.
Not Bokrug.
Huh? Yeah, it's Bokrug.
It's not fucking Bokrug.
Get with the program. Then we went to Lorenz. Go through that. Then, the king wanted us to go to the Vermitten Horn because we told him of, all that bullshit. And then
give them the whole story.
Yeah.
They're all sort of enamored with it. And he says, we've been discussing for some time to figure out how to take the situation head on, and we are unsure because we are uninformed. But as being informed, hopefully in further detail as we continue to speak, this is good news. One of them sort of he sort of says we've come up with a variety of ideas, and one of them sort of speaks up and says he says he believes that his Arcanist can cast a spell powerful enough to protect the entire city from Stogwide and its dangers. Another one steps up and says that he wants to load the Imperial Treasury with as many people as possible onto ships. Load the Imperial Treasury and as many people as possible onto ships in the Empire and simply just leave until he's done. And while another one says he wants to gather the remainder of the Empire's army and make a final stand. And as you can see, we cannot come with a concise answer. We do, however, meet in the mornings at 10 a.m. And as it is late...
Banker's hours.
Yeah, as it is late, and clearly you are clearly fatigued and in need of food, a bath, and perhaps a little bit of drink. We would like to meet with you in the morning.
Yeah, the giant mountain-sized frog thing is on its way here, and let's go have cocktails.
That's kind of what I was trying to think.
You guys are about 5 days ahead of this thing. You know that for sure.
Yeah,
yeah,
plenty of time.
Yeah.
Yes,
but I mean, I was gonna express. I mean, a similar.
What you do when an army advances is wait until they get really close and then decide to do something.
In a couple of weeks' time, this thing went from a couple of 100 feet tall to over 1,000 feet tall. So, grown considerably in size. It's not going to stop growing for, my best guesstimation, and
we should perhaps burn the midnight oil on this one, guys.
Yeah, there's really no time to rest. Perhaps maybe 8 hours at most.
Ain't no rest for the wicked.
He sort of looks at the rest of them, and they all just sort of nod. 8 hours. And you are sort of ushered out the room by, what is her name?
Princess Thumbsucker?
No.
it's totally going to be her name.
A couple of the guards. Following them is a young lady who seems to have been helping with the Empress herself. She's labeled as a nurse, so I guess that's what we'll call her.
Nanny Fran.
And they bring you back outside for now. And she kind of looks at you all and says, "You have the look about you. The smallest flame turned back to the darkness."
Flynn likes to read the books, not me.
I like sausage on my pizza.
Burn the house down.
The call and response. She says, "I need you to come with me.
If you want to live.
There's someone you need to meet. We've been monitoring you. And he wishes to speak with you."
I want to give Lucas a hard time, but I'm pretty sure this is apparently whoever Jeff is also playing. I'd hate if Jeff printed a model not to get to it, so...
She says, "Meet me near the edge of the hedge maze in 2 hours. Near the edge of the hedge maze in 2 hours."
Near the edge of the hedge maze?
Deal.
You sound more exhausted than I am.
Yeah.
I was really hoping.
I had to drive for 7 hours.
I was really hoping the kid was going to be like a
keeps getting longer every time he talks about it.
Roger the Rabbit situation where she looks like a baby, but she's actually a grown person.
Oh, yeah.
Like the movie Orphan?
No, Roger Rabbit.
Oh, Roger. I don't know why I did not hear the word Roger Rabbit come out of your mouth.
Because you're at the stage.
Because you drove for 8 hours today.
7 hours.
18.
You've reached
46.
delirium, is why.
C. The answer is C. Her name is Cynthia, by the way.
Like the beverage?
Cintia. Cynthia, I assume.
The princess or the nurse?
The nurse.
Okay.
No, the princess was
Princess Thumbsucker.
Empress, not princess. Empress Diana, or Diana, however you want to pronounce it, Theodora Louisa von Grenzig.
Sweet.
Totally going to remember all of that.
Yep. Diana will be fine. So you meet Cynthia, and you see that she is now dressed in a black robe that has some blood red adornments.
That's not ominous at all.
And she is carrying a bullseye lantern. Cynthia stands at the entrance of the hedge maze, bearing a bullseye lantern. The last light of the sun is fading away from the western sky, and faint wisps of mist form at the corners of the hedges. Cynthia leads you in, walking down aisles of impeccably manicured shrubs, past decorative statuary, until you come to an open area in the center of the maze.
Where's the decorative statuary, Cody?
You never did give me your character's name, by the way.
Nope.
I'm going to need that, like, right now.
Oh, man. Are you a Gloomstalker?
No.
You can either text it to me, or you can just tell it to me.
I did that literally to my first DM ever. I chose a Gloomstalker. I think it's a Gloomstalker. And because it was out of Sword and Fist in the 3rd edition, and the whole thing is like you do the reclusive man with no name type shit, and you get bonuses. But if you don't, something about if people know your name, they can attack you and come after you, right? Like you classically do in those. I just took like 3 sessions to write down a name. He was very pissed off.
Cool. She kind of looks over her shoulder and says, "Don't be frightened by his appearance. He really is who he says he is." She sets the lantern down and removes the hood to illuminate the entire area. And you hear a gravelly voice from the shadows speak the call and response again. "The smallest flame turns back the darkness." And you all say the response. And you turn to see a figure wearing black robes, the black robes of St. Berthold monks. The hood drawn up to cover their face. Alongside them, you see a very small individual whose hood has been drawn back. Appears to be a goblin.
Some statues.
Fucking weirdo. Why do they all have the same thing in the middle? Like, I'm pretty sure that was in the middle of the other room, too. Am I crazy?
Yep.
It was something similar, yeah.
Anyway. He looks at you all and says, "Hail and well met, fellows. We've been following the news of your exploits with great interest. My name is Berthold. Saint Berthold, founder of the Esoteric Order of the Candle. Renowned scholar of Eldritch Esoterica, and if I do say so myself, the greatest vampire hunter to ever stalk the Sunless Forest. Although," and he pulls his hood back, says, "unfortunately, my final vampire hunt did not go entirely as planned." And you see that he clearly is half-orc, facial features, with slightly pointed ears, a prominent jaw, and upturned nose. And his flesh is pallid and gray, his eyes sunken and blood red, and his incisors are fully fledged fangs.
Stab him in the heart.
Is this the goblin you mentioned, or
No, it's the other guy. The goblin was with him.
Actually, I got something better. Cast Daylight.
I'm ignoring it.
You can ignore it all you want. I'm gonna fucking just presenting me with a vampire that apparently exists.
Yes. Also, the founder of your order 500 years ago, which should have already been a red flag. He says,
Yes, my order that I've been in for such a long time.
literal weeks. He says, "This is my right-hand man, Krustsok."
Krustsok.
Is that what you wrote?
It is.
Krustsok. Sorry. Krustsok.
What up, Krusty? Perfect. For the podcast,
Yep.
Jeff is playing a silent mute character.
Yep. A mute goblin. Awesome.
He's half Kinku.
God damn it. Fucking game, I swear to God. I hate playing with you assholes.
Sandy Petersen wrote some weird shit.
Yeah, this is all Sandy Petersen's fault. Sir Coggenballs turning into Krusty Sock is absolutely Sandy Petersen's fault.
God damn it.
It's probably against Sandy's religion.
And she, Cynthia, also stands next to him and says, as St. Berthold has said, we've been monitoring you and your progress. And we wish to help you as well as we can. Please feel free to ask him anything.
I really would love to know the logistics on how you've monitored us.
The order is everywhere. We have eyes and ears. We have casters who can send spells to speak through the ether, such as sending our message, that sort of thing.
So, we, who supposedly are part of your order, have been secretly spied on without being noted that there were allies amongst.
We prefer to use the word monitored.
You can use whatever word you want. Put a chicken in a dress if you want. It's still a fucking chicken.
Wouldn't be very effective as spies if we told you we were there.
Also true.
Again, I'd point out, what's the need to spy on your own kind?
Spying is not exactly what we've been doing. As I said, we've been
He just said it. So.
following your adventures. My voice is going. Keeping an eye on you, ensuring that you are succeeding, which is what we wish to continue to do.
I mean, we've stayed alive. I don't know how much succeeding we've exactly done.
This is true.
But what are you doing for us?
What have you done for us lately? We've scratched your back. Our backs are located.
Berthold kind of chuckles at that and says, "The ring, Krustsok. The ring."
Oh. I guess he pulls out a ring.
It's let's see, how do they describe this ring?
Round with a hole in the middle.
Round with a hole in the middle. He says, "This ring was crafted by the ancient wizard Ibon himself, or perhaps his disciples. It's unknown. It is a potent artifact that grants the wearer insight into the future, and it could save your life." He sort of holds it out as if anyone can take it.
If someone were to wear this ring, would there be particular skill needed that would be more useful than, say, another?
What do you mean?
Intelligence, wisdom, yada yada.
Like to make it work, you mean?
Yeah.
Or to make it work well.
Does that boost a stat?
Make it work good.
Oh, make you work. Make you work, make you work. Let me find the page, because it's not the correct page as listed in the book, where the fucking magic items are in this goddamn thing. Is that it? That's it. Nope, that's for the other thing. Shit, where's that at then? Oh, that's in the core book. 128. It's a very rare item that requires attunement. Is that what we're calling it? Yep. We are calling it the Ring of Ibon. When you wear this ring, it grants you a glimpse into the future. As a result, you can't be surprised, and you have advantage on initiative rolls. The ring has 3 charges. As a bonus action, you can speak the ring's command word and spend 1 charge to focus your future sight. Till the start of your next turn, attack rolls to hit you are made with disadvantage, and you have advantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws. In addition, if you use the ready action this turn... Oh, did I skip a line? Shit. No, yeah, that's right. In addition, if you use the ready action this turn, you do not have to specify an action that will trigger your reaction. You can make your reaction as a result of any movement or action by any creature or object you perceive. If you cast a spell this way, you don't have to cast it until you use your reaction. The ring regains 1d3 charges daily at dawn.
Interesting. That's actually pretty cool.
I mean, that is an insanely cool ring, but nothing about that spelled see the future.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that is.
You can't be surprised.
And you don't have to declare the
right.
readied action.
But you have to use a charge.
You know what it is.
You have to use a charge in order for it to work.
Gotcha,
So it has nothing to do with skill checks, which was your question. So if any of you would like that, including you, like if you want to give it to him, that's fine. So who wants it?
Where are you on attuned items?
Good question.
Yeah, because you only have what, 3?
He can have more.
I think he can get 4 at least.
Who does it benefit more? I guess is the question, right?
Probably one of the frontliners, honestly.
Well, that would be the two of you.
Because of the whole advantage-disadvantage thing. So
you guys can discuss. For now, it's in your possession. We'll just move on. And he looks at Cynthia and says, "The hammer," and she hands him a. It looks more like a pick to me. It's a warhammer. The hammer of St. Berthold itself. It is a gilded and ornamented warhammer, prominently featuring a reliquary containing 2 finger bones. He says, "This hammer was once mine. The church added a lot of gold embellishments. They tend to do that with saintly relics. I'm not sure whose finger bones these are. They certainly aren't mine. But it's a weapon to smash the enemies." Sorry, what?
I was going to do a gag, but I was waiting for you to pause.
It is a weapon to smash the enemies of the light, but it is also a tool of protection. Take good care of it. And he hands it directly to you, Troy. Seeing as you are somewhat more religious than the rest of them. Hammer of St. Berthold. Very rare warhammer, requires attunement. This warhammer is covered with intricate gilded etchings and features a built-in reliquary containing 2 finger bones, supposedly from St. Berthold. While it looks decorative, it is more than functional. You gain a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls with this weapon. With this magical weapon. This hammer can function as a holy symbol for clerics. By speaking a command word, you can cause the hammer to shine bright light in 30-foot radius and dim for an additional 30 feet.
Ooh, try it now.
This hammer has 6 charges, which you can expend in the following abilities. I can snap a picture of this for you, too.
Yeah, that'd be great.
While attuned to the hammer, it regains all expended charges daily at dawn. Smite, which would then save you a smite roll. When you hit a creature with the hammer, you can expend 1 charge as a bonus action to deal an additional 2d6 radiant. Magic Circle. As an action, you can expend 2 charges to strike a solid non-living surface with the hammer and cast Magic Circle centered on a point of impact. And Elder Sign. As an action, you can expend 3 charges to strike a solid non-living surface with the hammer and create an Elder Sign up to 5 feet in diameter, centered on the point of impact. The Elder Sign disappears after 1 hour unless you spend 1 charge as a bonus action to increase its duration to 8. So you'll have to read what Elder Sign does. It's a spell probably from this book, actually.
Makes piss poor flak jacket.
Is that the joke you've been holding in for 10 minutes?
No. The joke I was going to do is count his fingers.
Oh.
What is it you do, Goblin friend?
I'm a wizard.
Okay.
Yeah.
The greatest wizard I've ever known. In fact, to extend our help, he will be accompanying you from now on.
It's good. We've been down a guy.
You mean the old lady? She's just like sitting there. Stone-faced. Do you want me to snap a picture of this Ring of Ibon thing too?
Might as well, yeah.
Elder Sign's a bit weird.
There you be.
As the Elder Sign.
Would you like to read what it does for everybody at home? Since you have it open.
I guess.
You've got it open.
I'm not seeing a whole lot of its use, but you create an Elder Sign. The Elder Sign is immune to the damage spells and abilities from any Elder influence or creatures bound to their service, including deep ones, Chocho, most aberrations. These creatures can't touch or pass through an object with the Elder Sign. Generally, an Elder Sign is destroyed after being within 30 feet of Elder influence for more than 5 continuous rounds, which kind of sucks. Note that since only the Elder Sign itself has immunity to various alien horrors, its protection can be unreliable. A shield with the Elder Sign drawn on it would not be affected by a Great Old One's attack, but the monster could still strike the bearer if it avoids striking the shield. Engraving the sign upon a door or an archway prevents such creatures from passing through the portal. There you go. It is a 3rd level abjuration formula. Casting time 1 hour. 5 phases of 12 minutes when cast as a formula.
Unless you use the hammer, it's instantaneous. So when you guys met that old lady in the hut on the mountains, she had an Elder Sign on the side of her hut. That's what that was for protection, which she kind of explained. Any further questions before you speak to the Regency Council?
Nothing but jokes at the moment.
Fair.
Sorry, my schedule wasn't set up. I had to get that figured out.
No. Oh, for your other job?
Yeah, and he totally fucked it up, but that's okay. I'll make it work.
Anyone else?
Trying to think if there are other things. So, like, I just want to say a bunch of sarcastic things, which is not my character, but I want to be like, so, how does, God and really sort of your saint, right? Like,
how can a saint be a vampire?
Yeah.
Funny enough, that's in the book, dude. It's a little unclear to me.
Aren't you the
As
saint?
far as I can tell, as an undead creature, I have no soul, but I used to have a soul when I was alive. I think my soul is currently a semi-divine entity in communion with Galdoon, but my body is still here being a vampire. And I can do this. Bat! He legit turns into a bat, flies around, comes back. That's a real thing. That's in the book. It's awesome.
I thought you were making a What We Do in the Shadows reference.
I am.
That would have been more.
No, I am, but he actually can do that.
What does he call himself?
Like, there's a series of questions that you might ask, and he can answer them, and one of them is, can you turn into a bat? Because players are going to be players and ask stupid questions. And he says, yes, it's my favorite part. Any other questions before you...
I was hoping that he was going to be... he was going to play as average bartender, Johnny Daytona. I'm sure there's another stupid question I can ask. I don't think it's a stupid question to be like, how are you handing a cleric's holy symbol to somebody else if you're a vampire?
No,
I don't feel like that's an incredibly
can
insane
be
question.
a holy symbol. It's not actually a holy symbol. It can be.
It has a reliquary in it. I feel like...
With clearly not his bones.
Well, then maybe he's not real. Troy, get him.
Troy, get him.
I told you I casted Daylight.
Scream apostate and hit him with the warhammer.
Cast Daylight, you don't get the cool shit, so I ignore you.
No, he's already got the cool shit.
I cast ignore you. Like he can explain I know. He tells you that it's obviously ironic that he was once a vampire hunter, becomes a vampire. For some reason, one of the questions is, "You're a half-orc?" And his answer is, "I've always have been." He runs the esoteric order in the shadows, clearly. But his devotion to protecting the world from foul, loathsome things that lurk from the darkest has not changed, though I have become one of them. That he wants to help you.
Being what is it, hypocrite?
Actually, he explains that he only drinks from animals. He does not drink human or
Peter's going to be
any other bipedal creature.
I mean, to your point, that is one of the tropes of vampires that I've always found to be annoying. Like, you just instantly become evil when you can become a vampire. Like, that seems kind of dumb.
He is labeled as neutral.
I mean, you do bleed someone to death by drinking from them. I feel like that would make you a little evil.
Yep.
I mean, it's like he
said.
It's like he said. The soul of Saint Bernhold is gone.
Yeah.
This is something else.
Well,
and in a place with elder influence,
yes.
Like, I don't know that you should trust the guy that. I mean, cast daylight, whatever.
Daylight isn't sunlight.
Don't ruin my fun, Jeff.
Thank you for this magical item. Now burn.
Are you evil if you're a lich?
Yes.
Yes. That's a conscious choice. Yes.
Well, to be fair, vampirism is not too far from conscious.
He didn't choose to get bit. He just got bit.
Well, it depends on what you consider vampirism. Usually you have to drink from the vampire willingly as well. It's not a zombie thing.
I don't know.
Not in D&D, it's not.
Yeah, in some vampire thing, in some vampire lore, I mean, even Interview with a Vampire, he sort of forces that upon Claudia. Like, wasn't really her choice until he made it her choice.
In D&D, if they drink enough to reduce your hit point max to 0, you raise as a spawn.
It all barrels down to he wants to help you destroy Tsathoggua, which is the greatest threat to the world has faced in millennia.
I don't know.
If he's not stopped, he will devour nearly everything and then hibernate until he can do it again. I believe this is the reason that Galdoon has kept me around for so long. With nothing further, he and Cynthia fall into the shadows, leaving the rest of you to then, I guess in a couple of hours' time, join the Regency Council to discuss the situation at hand. Thank you all for listening. The Big Sleep was written by Sandy Petersen and Jonah Baumgars. Music by Ian Shannon. You can find us online at rancorsbrothel.com or join in the conversation on Facebook at Fans of the Rancor's Brothel.